just walk you through the HR policies and teachers' responsibilities here. It's quite long, so we'll make it brief, and we will give you some printed copies also. On 6th of Vaisakh, we have combined this orientation session where chairperson Sohaib, everyone will be present. That day we will distribute like stationaries and HR policies and roles and responsibilities of teacher, everything. And then she has experience of more than 10 years of experience, and she is a Nepali teacher for primary level in Pokhara Grammar School. Let's welcome Basanti Brahman. Was great. Okay, and this is vision and mission of Fishtail Academy. So now, Code of Ethics and Teacher Responsibility. Detailed planning is there. And in end of the term, when we have PTM, so we have document already. Child will fill and sign there, this date. So these were the strategies, and then we did this, and the child is now here. And for the next term, again we can make the next action plan. Okay. Next is instructional strategies, like identify the teaching methods you will employ, maybe discussions, field trips, read aloud sessions. These are some examples. And maybe you can call some some guest also, guest speaker. If you are teaching about some animals, maybe you can call the person who is running farm, cow farm or fishery ponds, who is more into agriculture. You can call the person, and then the person will speak about how he started it, what kind of business is that, all the person will be talking. We teach, but someone expert from that field will coming and speaking will really make difference, So we can plan out, and assessment strategies like outline approaches you will take, assess the student learning and time allocation, right? Specify the amount of time dedicated to each component of the plan. Yes. Next is daily lesson plan. When we prepare our lesson plan, then 5E cycle: engage, explore, explain, elaborate, and evaluate. Maybe every lesson it may not be applicable. Wherever applicable, let's try to make our lesson plan accordingly, right? Each lesson, we should go with this 5 cycle. How to engage. For engagement, for example, like the child, the class, they studied mathematics. Now next subject they are reading is English, right? Now their mind, the mathematics formulas, all algebra is going inside their mind, right? Now again they need to go to the maybe poem, some literature, some grammar. So how to engage that maths to the switching to the literature. So the teachers should plan accordingly. How to profile, like how many times we communicated with the parents, and what was the topic, okay? And how many field trip the children has participated. So all these things will be in the IB, and what are the achievement, rewards and recognition. How many competition the child took part, and then which position he or she secured. All those things will be in the individual learner profile. And will they come for the meeting? So we have to show everything. So the child participated in swimming, and he secured 3rd position. And going to a field trip on this place, maybe museum, on connection with this unit, and they learned these things. So everything will be there in the IB learner profile, and so that's how we inform our parents. Annual report summarized like academic progress, the strength and areas of improvement, and attendance records. So these are the things we'll discuss in the annual report summary. And parents encouraged to meet with the teachers for further discussion. Yes. And we have to always encourage our parents. When every time they come here, sometimes parents they hesitate. Oh, maybe I'm the one every time calling, and how is my child, and giving pressure. But when the parents share this kind of things, we need to encourage them. This is what we want. This is the Fishtail culture, right? Pokhara grammar culture. You have to always come as possible, like maybe once a week or twice a week, whenever you feel free time. So you can come and discuss your issues, and we can sit together. And then our expectation from parents, because it's not always parents expecting from teacher, right? Yeah. So we have also expectation from parents. When we give any assignment, it's parents' responsibility to complete that assignment and submit to the teacher on time. If the child is not submitting on time, maybe sometimes they have genuine reason, they have some program at home, or maybe the child is not well, right? So what is the real reason of that? So we need to discuss to the parents also. That also parents should communicate to the teachers. Otherwise, we don't know like what.
Pukul ground यता रहेछ full house
discussion table and your teachers also like resource हो IB regarding अनि moral principles teaching methods हरू त्यहाँ लेखेको छ मेरो फर्स्ट विक अफ ट्रेनिङमा रिभिउ मात्रै थियो रिसर्च रुम चाहिँ यहाँ यतापट्टि सेल्फ छ टिचिङ मेथड्सहरू सबै यस्तरी बुकहरू छ फ्री टाइममा क्लासेसहरूलाई हामीले सेक्सन्समा डिभाइड गरेछौँ अनि एउटा क्लासमा चाहिँ मोर 25 जति स्टुडेन्ट्स हुन्छ त्यो 25 लाई क्लासमा हामीले ग्रुपमा डिभाइड गरेर टिपिकल नेपाली अरू स्कुलहरू त्यस्तो खालको ग्रुपमा छ यो 4 को ग्रुप्स त्यस्तै त्यस्तै ग्रुपमा डिभाइड गरेर टिचरलाई नै सजिलो होस् स्टुडेन्टलाई नै सजिलो होस् क्लास 5
physics lab Why pitching when you won't stand out? Dr. Zeus.
botanic zoology अनि केमिस्ट्रीमा लाग्दैछ
It doesn't talk about facts. It doesn't talk about you need to know this formula. You need to memorize this part. But it talks about creating a place where people are happy. It talks about inquiry. What exactly does inquiry mean? Any idea? Inquiry means
Really asking questions.
asking questions, yeah. So what happens when the kid is really young? They ask so many questions. What is this, Papa? What's going on? If they see something, they ask questions. But along the way, when they come to school system, they instead of helping them to encouraging them to ask more questions, we tell them, shut up, be quiet, listen to me. So because of this, their inquiry nature slowly fades away. But in IB schools, all the learning starts with inquiry. The question, for example, God, why do you follow Jesus or what Ulens? And they brought IB schools in Ulens in Kathmandu through those couple. Those two people actually started the school. So diploma program, it's very, very rigorous. When I was in my high school, at that time, A levels used to be what we call champion. Everybody was talking about A levels. Oh no, this is very rigorous and whatnot. But now DP worldwide is considered as one of the most rigorous programs. And for DP students, if you take the acceptance rate in the universities, for normal universities, it's around 6-7 in Ivy League universities, but for DP students, it's 26% the acceptance rate. It's really rigorous. There's something called theory of knowledge. There is cash. It's really rigorous, and it's like a board exam. It is a board exam. So the schools with DP program in Kathmandu, they don't have to give 11-12 board exam. They do IBDP assessment. That's the board. But for middle years and primary years, it's not a board. It's not like A levels or CBSE board or SLC ACE, but it's a framework how the teaching and learning must happen. So it's a framework. Please don't be confused with board and non-board. So DP is a board, 11-12, a board exam, but PYP, primary year and middle years program, they don't have a board exam. Though middle years program has an assessment, but in Nepal we don't do it because they have ACE. That's why we do not follow the e-assessment part of NYP. So started 1968, 1994, and then 1997 is when the primary years program was introduced, and the new program that they have is CP, career related program, introduced in 2012. It's more into preparing the students for the university, and which we do not have in Nepal. In Nepal we have PYP, MYP, and diploma programs. There are now 3 schools with DP program, diploma program, and around 5 with the MYP program, and 7 schools with primary year program. So PYP, MYP, DP, and CP. So IB has 4 programs. materials skill. It's as for me, if I were you there listening to me, I cannot grasp anything. So I just wanted to give you a brief. Maybe you just remember the terms for now. We're gonna have other interactive sessions where we go into deep and learn these terms. But for now, I already talked about worldwide community of educators. Again, it talks about the same thing. So from next week, when all the teachers come, we'll have different sessions, different periods where we will discuss about these terms in details.
कता हो मिस
हजुर
कता अब
घर कता
घरै जाने हो
ए घरै जाने हो
हाम्रो सर पनि त्यहीँ रहेछ नि त केएमएमै हो नि म्याथ